All right, so in this video, I'll be running through what I believe makes a Clubsport build a Clubsport build. A cage and some bucket seats. And we haven't just chosen any bucket seats. Of course, OG pole positions, finished in leather and suede. Full Racing Innovation seat mounts and seat adjustable brackets, which is quite nice, so you can adjust the seating position. But these are, I think they're made in the US, really good quality bit of kit. They're gonna fit up really nice and allow the seats to be super low to the ground and just feel right. Cage-wise, SW Motorsports cage, made in the UK, available pretty much within 5 to 7 working days, available in multiple colors. This is a black cage, just keeping it super OEM plus. So in this video, pretty much gutting out the rear interior, installing this. We've got a seat delete kit, which I'll show you as well when we get into it a little bit more, which is from SW as well. So we're gonna put this in, seat delete kit, drop the buckets in, and then we'll pretty much go into the next episode, adjusting them, getting them ready to be enjoyed. And then, yeah, potentially going into track season, we'll put on a 6-point harness, but for now, we're just gonna use OEM seat belts. So we're now inside the car. We've got the pole positions installed. Feeling pretty good, pretty nice and snug. What a beautiful seat, to be honest. We've got both of them in, and you've got the rear cage there as well. We've gone for a very OE plus kind of look, which is quite nice. It's quite often that people go for like a rouge or a bright cage. We've got white ones in our cars, but black looks super clean. You've also got the crossbars there, so you can connect 6-point or probably 4-point harnesses will be fine for this kind of car. But yeah, super clean. So behind me is pretty much an absolute mess. So when you install a set of bucket seats and a roll cage, you start coming across little issues. So in this car in particular, it's actually a 4-seater, which I never knew. An E92 was a 4-seater. And in the middle of that was a kind of compartment area that you could store stuff. And it was linked to the rear air conditioning heater metric system, which is here, which means that we're actually missing a trim, which is connected to the rear seat. So we need to buy an E90 M3 trim. So that's one thing you got to do. The next thing is the seat delete kit. So SW Motorsports sell a seat delete kit, which is going to kind of it's going to pretty much baffle all the sound from the boot lid, from the boot area, as well as clean things up. You can still install some of the side paneling, which is what we're going to do. We've left it for now because we're starting to install other pieces of the car as well. But yeah, it's an absolute mess. But the main thing is seat delete kit, and then in particular, some vehicles you'll start having to retrofit some parts if you want it super clean. Obviously, some people are installing cages for race cars, so it doesn't matter what it looks like back there. But for us in particular, any cabling that's going to be relatively on show, we're going to reel it up in some loom tape. We're going to push everything back, and that's the key thing. That's the next thing that we're going to do, probably off camera, because it is quite a intense bit of work. Just kind of cleaning things up, making sure they look good. We've got the door inserts to fit and little things like that. So that's the next job after fitting the buckets and the cage. But the main thing is these are in now. We can go for a couple test drives. Every time we drive it, we can keep moving the position, because I'm not going to lie, you're never going to get your bucket seat perfect on the first try. So I just spoke you guys through about the mess that's behind you pretty much after installing a cage. This is the SW seat delete. Comes in 3 parts for this specific model, and loads of little brackets that are going to connect pretty much what it is. You've got this lower section. This is going to go where the bottom seat is on the back of the car, and then these 2 components are going to go around the roll cage. So this will go at like the bottom, and this will go at the top like that, and this allows you to run the cage through it, as well as connect some brackets that are going to go to like the latches for the rear seat, and that's going to hold it all in place. So pretty self-explanatory, never an easy job. These are covered in like a carpet on the back, So on the boot facing to match the actual boot or trunk on the car from factory, and then a nice black finish on the front, which is going to keep it nice and clean on the inside of the car, and some SW branding on the inside. So super nice bit of kit, relatively easy to install, a little bit fiddly, but standard stuff when you start playing with motorsports products. Yeah, we're going to install this now and start cleaning up the rest of the car.
The seat delete kit is fitted, and one of the pole positions is fitted as well. The other one hasn't been fitted just yet. We are just about to do that as soon as I finish filming. But for ease of filming, so that you can see how this goes in and whereabouts it goes in and lines up to, we've taken the seat out. But this is my first time in a set of pole positions, and I feel honoured, first of all, and I can't believe how comfy this is. Now, I'm 5'6", so right now it is sat a bit low for me, but I've never been able to sit comfortably in a set of bucket seats, and these feel amazing. The seat delete kit is now in. Now, the two panels are very self-explanatory, with the base panel that I've already gone over and the backing panel. And what I thought was cool is this top panel that goes along the top of the cage. SW have sent out two brackets that you can sort of clip into where the rear seat clips into, so you can use the OEM sort of mounting fittings. You can take that panel out at the top, it won't go anywhere, it completely lines up perfect every time once you lined it up with the brackets. I think this is the coolest mod. I like, well, few mods. This looks great. So I think the owner will be very happy with this. I'm very happy with it. And like Ree said, it's got two finishes on the sort of back and front of the seat delete kit, and it fits very well OEM with the OEM carpets. OEM plus goodness, we love this.
As easy as that, we're now finished up. It was quite an easy install, but there's still actually quite a bit to do. So in the next episode, we'll be installing more parts to this car. We'll be finally out on the road enjoying the car, and we'll be moving the seat around. But pretty much, Recaro pole positions, what an amazing seat choice. SW cage, seat delete, rear cleanup, organized. We've also fitted that E90 M3 rear heater matrix panel, which is going to clean things up a little bit more. Car's sat on those Moton three-ways, ride height looking great. APs are finally getting bedded in, which is perfect. But yeah, now it's time to get outside, enjoy the car as it sits. And in the next video, we start looking at those Venturi intakes, installing them. That's that beautiful plenum, the intake cover, the rear, the scoop that scoops the air up into the intake of such. We are finally making some new products for the interior car. But if you want anything quickly, we have the JQ paddles, which are really nice, which we are looking to install in this car, and then probably look to make some carbon trims to go over the buttons and other stuff. There's loads of stuff you can do to these cars. They've been around for some time, so get shopping today on our 44 Performance website, and we'll take care of you.